Hello again, and welcome back to the GetPianoLessons.com piano series. Now that we're on our third lesson, we're going to begin playing some fun exercises that will help us further develop our fingering ability as well as our hand-eye coordination. Now ultimately, to become a well-schooled piano player, you're going to need to learn how to play without looking at your fingers. Now that's not to say you can't peek every once in a while, we all do that. But you shouldn't have to rely on looking at every single little finger in order to play each and every note. So what we're going to do today is learn the beginnings of sight reading. Now traditionally, the ability to sight read means that a musician can pick up any piece of sheet music and immediately play those notes out on the piano right away. The same way you might pick up any book and begin reading the words and sentences right away. However, I'm going to show you a much simplified way to sight read using only the numbering of our fingers and our hand position on the piano keyboard. So by now, we've already had a little practice playing numbered fingering patterns. So let's take it a step further and really see how much you've learned. Now if you're in front of your piano keyboard right now, let's start off with our right hand in middle C hand position again. Now if you just happen to see a number 3 pop up on the screen, you know you'd have to play your middle finger, right? And then if you saw a number 5 pop up, you know you'd have to play that with your little finger. And likewise, number 4, you play with your ring finger. Number 2 again, you play with your index finger. Number 4 again with your ring finger. Number 2 again with your index finger. Number 3 again with your middle finger. And of course, number 1, you'll play with your thumb. Now that's the basic idea of what we're going to do here, but I want to really stress that you should not look down at your fingers as you play this exercise. Remember, our hand is already in the proper position on the keyboard with each finger glued to its properly assigned piano key. All you need to do is strike down with the correct finger when you see a number displayed on your screen. And don't forget your form. Wrist up and your fingers are curved. So let's do it. Now incidentally, these notes make a really great melody when you speed them up. So anyway, how'd you do on your first sight reading exercise? I think now you can see why I advise you not to look down at your fingers as you play, because it'd be pretty difficult to watch both the screen and your fingers at the same time. See, when we're sight reading on the piano, we really just want to keep our eyes looking straight ahead at the source we're reading from and allow our fingers to find their way around the keyboard on their own. And basically, that's the way that we begin to develop hand-eye coordination on the piano. So, want to try another one? Okay, let's do it. This time we won't play as many notes as we did before, and we'll shorten it up a bit. So let's get back in our first position, and here goes. Now, if playing these notes off your computer screen in real time is a little difficult for you right now, what you can do is play this video back and write each of the numbers down as they appear on your screen. Then you can always go back and practice them on your own at your own pace until you can eventually play them accurately and at an even faster pace. And you may even want to get a little creative and make up your own finger patterns. I mean, some of the best melodies we sing and hum and whistle every day are created the same exact way. For example, say if we were to add harmonies to this finger exercise. We'd have the beginnings of a really nice sounding song. But anyway, let's move on to part 2 of this video lesson, where we'll continue sight reading and play another set of finger patterns. We're also going to do a little experiment by playing our next finger exercises backwards. Now, what this is going to do is, number 1, it's going to make the finger exercises sound completely different, and number 2, it's going to really force your brain to work even harder as you continue to develop the fine motor skills you'll need to sight read notes on the piano.